Hello from the Unreadable crew. So, we might have a separate issue. Serial himself is trying to number one on his streams. Now, one time I wanted to confront him, but I can't because my phone freezes every single fucking time I always join this. So, a little issue for that one. Now, basically, two. Serial is now, notified as a complete hacker and is a femboy and rapes children again. That's what I'm saying. One thing's for certain is that Serial, the femboy himself, always says that he's the cool guy, considering that he is not. He says he's better than everyone. And he's acting just like Gage. Which, when in fact, for me, I am going to confront him from one specific character that he only comes to see. Is my own lives. Now, questions that people might be asking. Why? Why you want to do that? Well, one thing for certain is that he killed my old friend from a long time ago. Miss him. Still hearing from my thoughts, and I can't forget about that. It was pretty much a long time ago. I don't know what his deal was, why he decided to kill my old friend that was caring, loving, mostly notified, also a famous YouTuber a long time ago. And then, after that, I heard a collapse on his floor, or on his floorboard. He died from Cyril himself. Now, people that probably heard about this, you guys want to listen to this part, you guys can skip it after I'm done with this stream. But one thing that you do have to know is that Cyril used to be a murderer. I'm surprised that he quit. Saying that he acts like Gage and never gives up. And number three, what we need to do. So the people who are watching this, if you guys have encountered Serial doing anything sexualized to little kids in real life, come to my stream. It's a URL. You'll see it soon. And I might have also seen a drama again. But I also know that's about my old friend that I basically didn't betray, but he betrayed me. Now, like I said, during my stream, if you guys have encountered him doing anything weird, or even you getting traumatized by Serial, I was mainly notified for my old past. This was before my friend died. That me and him used to be predator hunters a long time ago. He formerly was the one who was able to be a therapist, surprisingly. Now, ever since I have lost him, I became like this. Now, people, for themselves, probably know about that, and how long it has been. Hi, special person. But anyways, like I said from all times, Serial killed my old friend from when I first became a predator hunter myself. It was hard to believe that he was dead as the years passed on. As the year Anyways, like I was saying, my life, I, well, grew morally traumatized from my old lives. It was a long time for it to actually recover from knowing from my old times that my friend was gone. Now he might be wondering, why am I bringing this up now? Well, before I forgot about it, because he was notified as a soul. There was no way to save him. Now, for me, I'm gonna see what I can do. Try to see if I can stop Serial from acting like a jerk before he gets betrayed. Because we all know that Gage will betray Serial. Serial just does not want to admit that. Anyways, speaking of a fact, I am gonna do something. Okay, I'm back. Took me a minute, actually. Well, research. A big flag. But, like I was still trying to act like a cool guy, considering that Cyril's not a cool guy. He's a fanboy, wearing a laptop. That's not watching me at this point, so you guys might see his channel, you might see me, because he watches for no goddamn reason. So far, I am trying to see what I can do, because for me, remember that I remember that my old time, man, it was a long time ago. Before anyone else's death, including my own friend, I had others before that were notified as also helpers and also therapy persons. Only one therapy. Second one was notified as also a texture for me to tell me what's going on. Lost all of those bodies. Not dead bodies, but lost all those friends because of Serial. But then after hearing about other predator hunters asking for help, I decided to get back into my job, helping others from predators and all that. And that's where my life has became helpful for me. Met new friends, met people that actually were caring, just like my old friend. I'm happy for that. Being able to see people that are actually cares about other people's safety and health like mine. I just wish my friend could see this, could see that. But anyways, like I was saying, for me, I'm gonna soon figure out a way to stop Serial. It's my own plans. It's not no one else's. Now, like I said, Maya so far is is talking to him, but basically being waged right now. But so far, there's gonna be one day Gage is gonna betray Serial. The reason why I know that is because Gage, I met him before. I thought it was actually a pretty neat guy until I heard about this. And Gage himself tried to lure me and him again. Try to do ERPs on me. But so far, I actually catched on. Gage is dumb. Not like me. I'm a smart person. Gage is a dumb one. Now, I might be kind of dumb about some words that I don't understand, but so far, I'm a smart one that actually understands and actually catches on to what's going on. And what Gage was doing was unspeakable, what I couldn't even explain. He was trying to basically, for some odd reason, he was confused, but he's also a gay motherfucker, so he really wouldn't give a shit. He tried to basically make me, I'm gonna say this in Morse code, bread in the oven. Now, for some odd reason, Serial didn't really mind about that. Actually cheered on for Gage, which is not really quite which is not really quite accurate, considering that he was almost bun in the oven. Remember one time I tried to talk to Serial, try to see if I could get him away from Gage, because I knew that Gage was going to betray him. I don't like to see a person's own heart broken, then get called by the police. And gets him under arrested for no reason. Serial just probably doesn't understand it. He might be confused. But soon there's going to be one day he's going to get betrayed. But like I said, for so far, Serial might decide to join me, others, and all that. Now, the others might just disagree. For me, I give people second chances. Unless they try to, well, frame me, then I don't give them second chance and just kick them immediately. Now, like I said, be careful. And kids, they're also watching this. Be safe out there. Predators are still out there catching for little kids. I don't want you to be part of them on the list. Anyways, what else should I do so far? It's actually a little bit tiring. So, like I said, be careful out there, kids. I don't want you guys to become stuff predators. But also, make sure to be careful because the guys live in Kokomo. There actually has been a little bit more predators than my old friend before we moved schools have told me about. Couldn't believe them at first until I seen something like a black orb, not black orb, but like a black figure, and catch a kid, then put him in the van. Don't know what happened to that kid though. Some people say that that kid's dead as well, or they might just have kidnapped him for life. But for everyone who also wants to know about this, I might be getting watched by a drone, but I'm still not giving up. I just destroy them simply. But if there's upgrade drones with guns, then I'm cooked. Then I'm cooked. I'm cooked like someone put a bullet with a burnt bullet up my face. But like I said, I might be making this stream for like about an hour or two. But like I said, you can join my stream, you can join my groups, you can join my groups if you want to. Well, join my server if you want to. It's in the post. And for right now, um, so far I got the one imposter out. So you guys are all good to actually go into that server. But just read the rules before you do that, because I do not like people being toxic in that whole server. Tired as hell. So, what should I do? I remember there was some other shit that I had to do. Not sure what that is though. Anyways, like I said, I might invite Reaper if he wants to.